Dude. All right, what's up, Juice Gang? Welcome back to another G-Dub disc golf video. And today we're testing out 6 Discraft putters. We're gonna start by putting them from about 15 feet. Then we're gonna try and see if we can ace any of our putters on a pretty short par 3. And then we're gonna take them on the course and see how we can do on an easy par 3 course. So let's check it out. We got a Luna, a Roach, Challenger SS, a Kratos, a Focus, and we have our Zone. So most often we're gonna be putting from about 15 feet. That's if we have a great drive, a great approach, and we put ourselves within that 15 to 20 foot range. So today we're gonna try all of our putters from about the 15 to 20 foot range. So let's see how well each of them do when we putt 10 times. Kratos. Focus. Got our Roach. Got the Zone. Luna. Challenger SS. All right, so we have all of our Discraft putters right here. We got a pretty aceable par 3. We're gonna try to see how close we can get to the basket with all these discs. So let's test them out. All right, we're gonna start with the Zone. All right, we're gonna go Kratos. Going Luna. That flips up so much. Wasn't expecting it. All right. We got our Roach. focus. This one's a little flippy too, so I gotta. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. It's a Challenger SS. Dude, oh my gosh. We are at Bittner Park, and you guys can hear some skateboarders in the background. Sorry about that. But we're gonna start out with our roach. We have a 210 par 3. We're playing our red tee pads, just to have more of a chance with our putters. So it's a bit of a downhill. You might not be able to see the hole in the background, but we're gonna go with our roach right now. Pretty low release, but help with the skip. All right, we got a bit of a beefy par 3. So we're gonna go with the soft Luna, try to flip it and get around some of these trees. All right, we got to hit almost a perfect line here. It's about 245 to the pin. So I'm gonna go with our zone here. Bit of a tough look here for bird. Give it a bid. Par. All right, we got a par 3, 157, but it's an uphill, so we're gonna have to get something with enough glide to get us up there. So that's why I'm going Chally SS. Birdie. Challenger SS. We got 256 downhill, but the basket is on a slope. So hopefully this doesn't land funny and roll down the mountain. So let's see, par 3, we're going Kratos. That took a terrible kick. Not much of a look here. This little tree's in my way. All right, we got another pretty tough par 3 that's on a side slope, but it's about 212, and I'm gonna go with our Focus, which is more of a putting putter, but we'll try to get it to fly up there. Just knocked the tree. That's a bogey tap in. Thanks, AB. We're back on hole 1, and I have a special disc for you guys to check out. This is pre-released, so it hasn't been fully released yet to the market, and I got a hold of it, bought it on the pre-release date, and it came in the mail a couple of days ago. All right, here's a first look at the Discraft sled in ESP plastic. a little nose up, but I like the way it feels. So all in all, we have a lot of great putters in the bag. I feel pretty confident with our approach game going into any tournament. I feel like we could do pretty well. The Challenger SS obviously has the most glide in my opinion, gets me where I need to go and has a good amount of turn. As far as the Luna and the Zone, those are great get out of trouble discs, and Kratos has been a staple in my bag for putting for quite a while. I'm not personally am not a huge fan of the Focus, but I don't really love the weight and I don't love the huge bead. The Kratos has a perfect bead for my style of play, and I really like it. But yeah, so I recommend the Challenger SS as a great approach disc, and the Luna and the Zone. If you're looking for good Discraft putters, those are my three favorites. The sled. Go get one at armory.com. So if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and to subscribe for more content just like this. This is a great practice round for me, getting out and throwing some approach discs. I would suggest going to a easy par 3 course and just throwing putters. Just try to get a feel for throwing approach in game style play, and also get to know your putters, get to know your discs while doing it. So yeah, don't forget, discipline leads to discipline. Get out there and throw. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.